All right.
Yeah, they were saying you got to turn the volume down on one of them, but you had the volume turned down on one of the phones, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I'll try it again.
No, it's okay. I did the restream. It's on restream.
Okay.
Um. Okay.
And now you're getting on TikTok?
It's already on TikTok. We on restream. It's just straight up restream. It's just gonna be suppressed.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm just trying to. All right. There you go. All right. Let me share. Let me just reshare this one since the other link don't work no more.
All right.
General. What's up, y'all? We about to get started. Announcements. All right, cool. All right, we in here. All right, so let's let them come back in. Everybody should be coming back in. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what was up with that. We back though. We back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
back.
live. Yeah, we live now. Yeah, we live now. We back. We back in here. I don't know what's going on. All right. All right, cool. All right, y'all already know. Let's run them likes up on TikTok though. Let's try and get on the algorithm as best as possible. I don't know what be up with that. There we go. All right, y'all. Yeah, let's run it up over
All
there.
right, y'all already know. Let's run them likes up on TikTok, though.
It's
Just trying to get on the algorithm as best as possible. I don't know what be up with that.
you gotta turn down one of them phones. You gotta turn it down.
All right, y'all. Yeah, let's run it up over there. All right, y'all already know. Let's run them likes up on TikTok, though.
D, one of the phones you gotta turn down.
All right, you good? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. All right.
Okay, bet we should be good now. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run them likes up. Run them likes up. Y'all already know. Let's get them likes to 15K. Y'all come on in and double tap the screen. On YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the live and all that good stuff. Comment all that good stuff. All right, so we could talk about Citibank first, honestly. This just from this morning. Citibank, which is y'all know is one of the largest U.S. banks, will soon allow. I just locked my iPad. Will soon allow its customers to invest in Bitcoin and various cryptocurrencies directly from their bank accounts. That's
Woo.
massive.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I mean, this is one of the top four banks, four institutions in the entire country. So the city is J.P. Morgan, it's Bank of America, and it's J.P. Morgan. Wait, City, J.P. Morgan, Bank of America. What's the other one?
What Wells Fargo?
Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. That's one of the top four. So shit. I
Yeah,
mean,
this is huge. I would say that people can already buy crypto directly from their bank account. So this is from Wall Street Journal. So I'm looking for the article because I need more detail than just directly from my bank account. We already do that. So what I'm trying to figure out is, are they saying that they're gonna custody crypto and you buy it from the bank? Is that's what are we getting at that, or is it just about to be legal? But I don't know. That's the part I need more details. I don't know where this news came from, but when I Googled it, it came up and said Citibank. This is an AI overview. It said Citibank will soon allow customers to invest in cryptocurrency directly from their bank accounts, including Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. What keeps pissing me off is y'all keep saying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is crypto. That shit pisses me off. What the fuck?
I mean,
Bitcoin and crypto. Stop differentiating the
I
two.
mean,
That's why people be so confused about crypto. Bitcoin is crypto. Stop like god damn. I know Bitcoin was the first, but god damn, like y'all like fuck. It's like it's
I
crypto.
mean, I mean, I mean, I guess it'd be like saying McDonald's and other fast food chains. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and
That's
McDonald's is a fast food restaurant. Like it's so I can't say the R word, but it's that you just sound slow. Like in my head, like when I'm reading that out loud, it just sounds slow. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
it says this will likely involve linking customer accounts to regulated cryptocurrency exchanges. I feel like I already do that though. You can link it. So maybe so I don't have Citibank. I don't bank with major banks. I bank with credit unions. So y'all folks who bank with the major banks, could y'all not link y'all accounts to exchanges before?
Uh,
I'm confused. That's why I'm like, okay. But it says this will likely involve linking customer accounts to regulated cryptocurrency exchanges, enabling fund transfers for purchasing digital assets, while Citi is exploring blockchain technology and digital assets. And then it goes on, AI goes on and says it's important to note that they currently don't offer direct cryptocurrency purchasing options for individual retail investors. So I'm guessing that Citibank, y'all can't buy crypto using your Citibank account. Who has Citi in the chat? Does anybody
anybody got City?
have Citi? Yeah, do y'all use Citi? Yeah, somebody said, yep, I can. Cryptoverse said, yep, I can. My Citibank is already linked. So what is this? That's why I'm saying this is massive. If Citi is saying that they're gonna have crypto, that basically they're gonna be custody in crypto and their customers can buy it from them, opposed to an exchange. But other than that, I don't see why this is breaking news if it's not that.
Yeah. I mean,
Some more information.
I don't know. Maybe something coming later. Maybe something's coming later.
Yes, maybe some other news is coming out with that. Because that right there is confusing me. Citibank. I'm trying to see if we can, because it says this is from Wall Street Journal. Will allow crypto purchases. Let me type in Wall Street Journal. I need to see the article.
Just I need some. You need some proof.
Yeah, I need to see something. 5 days ago, crypto knocks on the door of a banking world that shut it out. This is from 5 days ago. Circle, BitGo, and other crypto firms plan to apply for bank charters or licenses. Okay, but I don't see nothing on Citibank though. I don't know where this news came from, but it's circulating
Right.
all over my damn X account. So
Nobody's
we'll have to wait for more details regarding that, guys. If it's what I think it is, it's massive. If it's
real darkness said. How can all these changes be made and no regulations?
bro, bro,
That's a good
that's why I'm
question.
like, I think we already got regulations. I
Oh
think
yeah,
we already
yeah,
got
yeah. It's there.
regulations, and they ain't trying to tell us we got regulations already. Because other
They
than
just
that,
gotta push the button. They just gotta push the button.
yeah.
That's
Because other
all.
than that, they just suppressing the market. My bad. So this is what I think is going on, right? I was telling D earlier, I came across an update. I actually just saw it too. I'm gonna read it straight from the source. It says here, listen to this. This is why I know they're suppressing the market, and I just think that they want everybody to be dead broke. So it says hardship withdrawals from 401ks are running about 15% to 20% above the historical norm.
Mm,
So when people
mm.
are going in their 401ks for survival, that is their last leg, which means people are on their last chunk of change to survive.
And that's crazy.
They
That's
say this
crazy.
is up 15 to 20% above the historical norm.
So
So
we got people out here fronting like it's all good.
yeah, so people taking money out of their 401ks, which is their retirement. So to me, if people have to go and get money out of their 401k, that is their last resort. This means homeowners have already took out their home equity loans, so they done
Yeah,
exhausted that. So, because to me, you would take out a home equity loan before you would go in your 401k. That's what I would think a
yeah,
smart financial person would do with their finances. So if people are going in their 401ks, I believe that they are waiting till everybody gets dead broke before they hit the button. That's gotta be what they doing.
yeah. I mean, that's rough. That's rough, man. That's rough. So there needs to be a solution for all this pain, and I feel like it's gonna be like a little bit more pain to come. You know, they're gonna wait till people are just like on their last like little bit before they push the button.
That's that,
They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait till the
that's where
last
we
second
at.
to push the button.
That's where we at. Cause you gotta think. they said more boomers are buying and selling houses than millennials.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that tells me like people are already broke. People are already broke. So that's how I know we close. Like,
But millennials are the most, or the more educated, quotations educated, but they're the less paid. They're the least paid.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, we're the least paid. Mike said I'm one of them people that went in mine, but for crypto. Oh, I've been did that, Mike. I did that years ago. Ain't no shame. I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Take
yeah,
that
yeah,
right
yeah.
out. Put it right in
Take
crypto.
that, take that penalty.
Sitting in fidelity for employer match. Fuck y'all.
Oh,
Sit in
oh man.
fidelity for what? The moment I seen that social security stuff and seeing that social security be exhausted by 30 something, I said, well, damn, I'm gonna still be fairly young in the 2030s.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
took that shit
yeah,
out. I said, nah, it's gotta be a better way than this right here. So
yeah,
I moved
yeah.
on too, Mike. Fuck that
She
401k shit.
she said, I'll take that. I'll take that 10% cut. I mean that
Yeah,
10% hit
I'm
or
gonna
whatever
take
it is.
a risk over here. I'm sorry. And this is gonna be faster. I'll make more
I
money over
mean,
here quicker if I'm in the right shit.
sh-
So
shout out to a couple of y'all that really went with y'all intuition and did that, because I'm pretty sure, Queen, I know we talked about it offline that a couple people actually did that, and they had some hefty 401ks and they dumped a lot of that shit into crypto before the market went up.
yeah. And some of them I ain't heard from since last year. I ain't heard from some
Nope,
of these people since December when the market went up. So some
nope,
of them already
nope.
retired. A lot of them took 100K, 200K and dumped it in crypto. And I ain't me and D ain't we done help these people. Ain't heard from them.
Ain't heard from 'em. Ain't heard from 'em.
Ain't heard
Maybe down the line, but ain't heard from them since.
So
It's a
yeah,
fact.
bro. So yeah. So I just wanted to point that out to everybody because that is crazy. But as far as the crypto roundtable that occurred, it was a nothing burger in my opinion. All this nigga got up here and said, let me not call him this nigga, Paul Atkins. All he said in his first public thing was he expects huge. This is one of his things. He said, I expect huge benefits from this market innovation in terms of efficiency, cost reduction, transparency, and risk. I'm so bored with this shit. In risk mitigation, market participants engaging with this technology deserve clear regulatory rules of the road. Paul, no.
Paul, no.
Paul,
Look,
we don't want to hear that shit no more.
wait,
Paul, stop.
wait.
You, Cynthia Loomis, stop.
she,
Where
she
are
just
y'all at with regulations? Where y'all are we halfway done? Are we a quarter of a way done? Like where are we with where are we at in in the process? I need a percentage. Are we
we
30% there? Are we 80% there? Are we getting ready to draft this and put this on the table to vote
right.
on? That is what we want to know. Listen, I'm trying to say this nicely without getting pissed off on the internet. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Yo, you tired of
If
the
I
show?
hear and I don't want to hear Brad Garlinghouse say it no more either. He can shut the fuck up with that. We know we need regulations. We've heard this for the last 3-4 years, bro. Don't want to hear it no more. Where are we at? Cynthia
We
Loomis
we
and all these people, we don't want to hear that no more, bro. I'm just making this clear.
we
I'm gonna speak for all the crypto because I know that some people nice. I'm not. I'm blunt. I'm straight to the point. We know already. We don't. This is just
we at the
information.
part of the movie where we just gotta wait to see what actor is gonna be like. Okay, we're ready now.
Right.
Who's gonna be the poster boy for regulations? Is it gonna be Paul? Is it gonna be Trump? Is it gonna be who's gonna
Well,
be the poster boy for regulations?
we know Trump wanted to do it under his appointee, but
True.
just to finish reading his little dumbass quote.
So he gonna take credit regardless.
Yeah, he just wants the credit. So market
Yeah.
participants engaging with this technology deserve clear regulatory rules of the road. Innovation, unfortunately, has been stifled for the last several years due to the market of regulatory uncertainty that unfortunately the SEC has fostered. Paul, we know. He better be
He said,
glad I wasn't a journalist at this fucking round table. Because I would have said that shit out loud. Paul, we know. You said this before you was sworn in. Say something else. We need progress, and then the journalist is getting on my nerves too, because y'all ain't asking the right fucking questions. Ask this nigga, where y'all at with regulations? Where's the progress? Can we get a number between 1% and 100%? Where would you say y'all is at? Are you at 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? Where are y'all at? That's what we want to know. All of this shit is crazy. Like at this point, y'all, they have. If I'm tired of hearing it, they got to be tired of repeating it.
Nah, I don't think they're tired of repeating. They probably are tired of repeating it. They tired of repeating it, but they that's what they're getting paid to do. So whoever's whoever it is job to pass down the rules, regulations, and everything like that, they're like, nope, not yet.
Yeah.
You think they got a date circled?
They got to, bro. It got to be.
You think they got a date circled at this point?
I don't know, but they pissing me off because I'm tired of hearing it. If they say that shit one more time, I might apply to Wall Street or somewhere to be a journalist just to be in there to say.
Nah, they've been saying it for a minute, yo. They've been saying the same shit for a minute, yo.
Cynthia, we know.
I'm convinced they just go to these meetings just to show up, just to get a paycheck, and be like, okay, we know what we're about to talk about. Let's just talk about this. Let's just say it's coming. We need regulations, and that's it. Nothing burgers, a whole bunch of nothing burgers.
Yep.
Now, but what wasn't a nothing burger was what we showed earlier this week with the DTCC. So that was major. That was major.
The DTCC stuff, yeah. I mean, we know it's gonna be in 2025. I'm just like, Paul. I just can't believe you wasted your first press conference on just to say some bullshit. Because all you did that was bullshit.
It's just a whole bunch of secondary meetings.
Yeah, just so they're not saying nothing. Like, this is just a front for the public. What's going on behind closed doors? I don't want to hear all this. I don't want to see the stage stuff. I don't want to see these scripts. I'm tired. I don't want to hear the script no more. Like, I'm so far past the script. I'm so past that.
She said, I'm tired. Tired.
Yeah. So I would call the round table today a nothing burger. In my opinion. From what I've gathered, I haven't looked at it yet, but from the clips and stuff that I've seen, a nothing burger.
Not concerned.
Yeah, he ain't say
not
nothing.
Concerned.
Yeah, we didn't see no price movement while his remarks was happening. Bitcoin didn't go to 100,000, so that's how I know he didn't say nothing crazy, because Bitcoin didn't go to 100,000. Bitcoin set at 95, so that was a dead giveaway right there too. Yeah, but might I add, speaking of Bitcoin, Swiss National Bank president, his name is Martin. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, not gonna try. But he rejected a call to add Bitcoin reserves, citing liquidity and volatility risk. He rejected calls to add Bitcoin reserves.
That's not good.
Nope.
That's not good. What? Because when I think about Switzerland, that's where the World Economic Forum is. Switzerland, everybody got a Swiss account. These ultra wealthy people, they got Swiss accounts. Why wouldn't the guy in Switzerland want Bitcoin?
Oh, I wonder why too. I maybe because he knows the stablecoin bill will be signed in the next, month or two, and Tether isn't compliant, and he knows that Tether holds a lot of Bitcoin's volume. That may have something to do with it. So, yeah.
So that's a cause for concern, because crypto advocates, they launching a referendum to campaign for a push for Bitcoin and gold reserves. So they want this joker to change his mind, right? But he says it lacks the liquidity.
Mm-hmm.
He said it lacks the liquidity for national reserves, right?
It does lack liquidity. Tether's not compliant. Tether's not back 1-to-1, but with the US dollar, right? It's thin air.
Damn. And Tether been going back and forth with Mika for the past, couple of months. Mm-hmm. And Tether, because of its non-compliance. And then Mika was mentioned the other day when we was talking about the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation and what they're going to be doing with collateralizing and everything that they're doing with blockchain. So it's interesting where this shit is gonna go.
I mean, and then on top of that, he also knows that Michael Saylor would have to sell his Bitcoin if Bitcoin drops to below 68,000. So he also is accounting for that to be gone as well, because Michael Saylor got to pay the loans back and he can't afford for Bitcoin
Mm,
68,000.
you can't. You
No,
can't do it.
he can't afford it. He came out and said it. So he has to
that's
sell off.
that's
So
why that's why I keep doubling and tripling down, buying $5,000-$6,000 worth of 5,000-6,000 bitcoins every week, every other
yeah.
week.
Now the only way I see Bitcoin dipping to 68,000 is if that stablecoin bill gets signed and Tether is illegal in the United States. And then that's when. But other than that, if that don't happen, I don't see Bitcoin going that low anyway. So
Nah,
I don't see
nah,
that. That
because
would be the only way I feel like Bitcoin could go that low, is if Tether gets deemed illegal in the US. So we'll see.
but then Tether, they be trying to make moves to make themselves, you know, important. So they be trying to latch themselves with all these different companies and trying to partner with this company and that company that does this. So I don't know. They may fuck around and survive just because. We're gonna have to see
Yeah,
though.
yeah, we're gonna see. We about to find out. We'll find out in 2025 if they survive. Now you sent me an article
I did.
earlier. Let's talk about that. I'm gonna actually share my screen on that one. Let me actually pull it up right quick. This is
Wait,
actually
which one? Which
uh,
one?
the last one you sent me, the Fed Now thing. You want to go
Oh,
over
oh
that one
yeah.
first,
Oh
or do you
yeah.
want to do the? Oh, you sent me a couple actually.
I did. The Fed now was the Forbes.
Yeah, we got a
That
Forbes.
article was actually from 2023. That article was from 2023 that somebody sent me. Shout out to Khalil that sent me that article.
Yeah, he found a gem in this article, which is why we about to go over it. Because I know y'all like, why y'all going over something from 2023? Y'all about to see.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all about to say.
right now.
It's
All
just this
right,
one part. This is one part.
all
Look at
right.
this article. We don't even got to go through the whole article. You just got to go to the part.
I'm gonna go to it now. So the article, it says Fed now has launched as blockchain innovation delivers next gen instant payments. So this is from September 17th, 2023. All right, now bear with us now. I'm getting to the part that we need to get to.
Please. What is that section? What is
Right
that
here.
section?
Here it is. What does that say?
What does that
De-
say, Queen?
Decentralized Web3 platforms like
Uh huh.
Ripple, Stellar, and Zebec. Whoa. Ripple, Stellar, and Zebec are positioning to transform the payment space by addressing. This is Forbes, by the way. I want y'all. This is Forbes. Um, by addressing the limitations of traditional payment systems to combine technology and finance seamlessly, paving the way for a new era of frictionless global payments. Web3 marks an ongoing systemic transformation enabled through digital finance. An estimated 80% of global financial leaders are aiming to use crypto for their businesses over the next 3 years or so. And delivering speed to sluggish payment markets is one of the key factors driving adoption in this space. So this was Forbes pointing out Ripple, Stellar, and Zebec. Now, this is man, I wish
That's
I had saw
massive.
that. Ain't no telling how much Zebec was when this dropped. What is this from 2023? I have to see how much Zebec was when this article came out. I gotta see
Please,
it. I
please,
need to see it because
please.
that just made me mad. That just made me mad. I'm not gonna lie. I need to see what the price was. Let's go to September. What we said, September 2023. That's September 2024. Let's go back further. Can we go back further?
This how early Jokers is.
All right, let's go back further. That's 2025. Dang, coin market cap don't go further than 2024. Than May 2024.
Oh, for real? Maybe it wasn't available. Maybe it wasn't available for the public in 2024 until
Yeah,
2024.
it must not have been
Because you
on.
went to the all-time chart.
Yeah, let me see how much. I have to know. Hold on, I gotta see how many zeros in front of that.
Try coin gecko.
Bro, in 20 it says 20, all right. Bro, it was you said Charcoin Gecko?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta know the answer to that. I'm sorry. Coin Gecko.
Or if somebody can find it, or if somebody can find it,
Coin
the date.
Gecko. I'm sure niggas looking. It just takes a second. Zebec. Zebec Network. Okay.
Oh, D said 2 zeros.
Oh, so we getting it on sale. So we getting it cheaper. It was
D
zero
said it was
point
two
zero zero.
zeros.
Okay, it got 3 right now though. It's 0.009. I mean, it's up there, but it's because it's close
So,
to the all
the-
time low was 0.0069.
wow. So it's near its all time low. Shit.
Oh, so y'all better catch this 0.009. Wow. Okay, so we're getting a great set. So we got it at the lowest of the low for real. Other than that 0.006, that's the lowest. That's the all time low. Got you. Appreciate y'all. Damn, that just made me
Right.
want to get some more. I'm gonna have to cop some more, bro. I'm gonna have to get some more of that. Cause that means we getting it. It is almost we're close to its all time low at the 0.09520 right now. Zebec is gonna be massive, as y'all can see.
Oh, he's over there. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh man, okay. So for those, okay, so big bankroll, little bankroll, Zebec is the move. This is for everybody. Like this is an opportunity for so y'all with the fatter pockets, y'all can't lose, and y'all folks with the little pockets, y'all can't lose. Cause
Yeah, I
it
can't lose,
ain't no
fam.
excuse to not have no Z-Back, bro. You throw $25 on that one, and I believe that gets you a good amount of tokens, $25.
Yeah.
See how
Yeah,
much.
y'all can't mess that up, fam. Y'all can't mess that up, fam.
Don't fuck that one up, y'all. Cause 20. Let me see
Yep.
how much $25 will get you right now.
Forbes magazine said this is what we using. Ripple
20
Stellar.
and
Damn,
Z-Back.
Ripple Stellar and Zebec. And then earlier this week, when we was looking at the DTCC shit, they said Ripple Stellar and Solana. So Ripple and Stellar, yo, it's just in the mix of all this shit.
They in the mix of everything. So Z-Back $25, and this is my low bankroll people that's living check to check. $25 will get you 24,532 tokens. 24,000. The name of the game is units. The more tokens you have, the better off you will be. Okay, so if you can $25. So if y'all do $25 on Z-Back up until whenever they decide to flip the switch and stop bullshitting, that shit will add up. So imagine you do $25 for the next couple paper. Now I'm not saying you got 2-3 years to do this. I'm just saying even if you did it like that, $25. Let's say you get to do $25 a couple times, and let's say in
Mhm.
total you get to do $150 if you can still catch it at this price. That gets you 151,000 tokens. Just $150. 151,000 tokens. Don't fuck this up, y'all. Zebec is in the mix. They're working with payroll. They're in the mix. Okay. I just want it. Why do you say it would be massive? Because Zebec is working with payroll. They're going to help facilitate payroll payments instantly.
Oh,
They're
Zebec.
they're the only network that can do that. Huh?
Zebec is on Solana's blockchain.
I'm not sure. Somebody said payroll token rather than get paid monthly, weekly. Imagine getting paid daily. Exactly. Getting paid by the hour, as a matter of fact. Zebec is the only token that can do that. You'll be getting paid. Like y'all gotta think about it. Like this is how I love breaking this down because this always registers with people. Imagine, okay, y'all go to work every day, but you don't get paid at the end of your shift. Now I'm not talking. If you already get daily pay, I ain't talking to you because some of y'all gonna be like, I got daily pay. I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Imagine going to work and you got every hour that you there, you check your account and you got paid. That's how you supposed to be getting paid because you're there. Every hour that you work, you should be getting paid. That is how that works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I call up D and say, "Hey D, I need you to help me move. I'm gonna pay you $500 to help me move my whole house into a new house." And then at the end, after D helped me move all my stuff, I said, yeah, I'm gonna pay you in 2 weeks. That's what your job is doing right now. Y'all are doing all this work for 2 weeks or weekly, and they ain't paying you to the end of the week or bi-weekly.
She said hustling backwards.
It's, it's really a finesse. It really finesse.
Nah, nah, nah.
But
And
it's
that's how they
really
keep you
because
trapped. And
it's
that's
really
how they keep you
because,
trapped in the same job for 20, 30, 40 years.
right, and it's really a finesse because I mean, it's not a finesse, but it's really because the system is too slow.
Mm,
It's really because the system is too slow. The system can't pay everybody by the end of the day, or they can't pay people by the hour because they can't move the money fast enough to pay everybody because they ain't got enough.
yeah,
That's the problem. So Zebec
yeah.
solves that problem. So this is a massive buy. So yeah, $150 will get you 151,000 tokens. The ticker for
Mm.
that is ZBCN.
Zebec, yeah, Zebec, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why Zebec, but I thought Zebec was on another chain. So Zebec is on Solana. So Solana, hey, it may be all right.
Yeah,
They
that
need to
mean
work out
that
they
mean they
still need to work out the kinks though. They still need to work out the kinks
or
though.
they might just be holding back. They might just be holding back.
They still need to work out the kinks though.
Yeah.
I got
Somebody
that.
said,
Yo, stop talking about your bags, man.
yeah, y'all don't tell everybody
Y'all
your
wild.
bag.
Y'all wilding.
They called it proof of work. Yep, a
People
million
crazy.
Zebec is under $1,000. There you go. So y'all gotta factor it in like this. This
Oh, look.
token goes to you get a million. If you get 1 million Zebec tokens and this token goes to $1, what's one time? What's $1 times a million? That's $1 million. One times one is one. You get it? Like so, I would do your homework on Zebec, not financial advice.
No. Never. We would never do that. We would never do
Nope.
that.
No, not
That's one
financial
thing we would
advice.
never do.
Yep. Somebody,
May give you
look,
some life advice, may give you a little bit of, family or life advice, friends advice, but never financial advice.
yeah, guys. So I would do your homework on Zebec. So yeah, shout out
Um,
to that article.
and this,
Whoever sent that, shout out to them. Whoever sent
oh,
that,
shout out to Khalil. Shout out to Khalil.
Khalil, yeah, shout out to Khalil for sending that to D. Um,
Yeah.
that was some massive news from Forbes, straight from Forbes. So
Sometimes you got to go back to move forward. Sometimes you got to look at things from the past that might have not been exclaimed to know what you need to do moving forward. That's it. That's it.
yeah, yep. So
Um.
Ronin Bridge taps
Oh
Chainlink
yeah.
cross chain security. So yeah, I'll share my screen on that
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ronin Bridge.
There you go.
All right. So let's talk about this. Ronin Bridge taps Chainlink for cross-chain security. Ronin Bridge has completed the migration to Chainlink's CCIP, moving $450 million in assets to boost cross-chain security and reliability. Okay, what does this mean? All right, so let's explain it. The long-awaited migration from the old Ronin Bridge to the Chainlink Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, which is CCIP, has now been completed as detailed, has now been completed. We're talking about Chainlink. We're talking about off-chain data, off-chain data. Okay. So as detailed, all supported tokens are officially operating on the new system. That's what they said. That's what they said. Notably, the latest development will bring the new level of security and cross-chain function to the Ronin network. Okay. So all tokens move to the Chainlink CCIP, right? According to the Ronin update for the community, over $450 million in tokens previously held in the legacy Ronin bridge have been successfully migrated to Chainlink CCIP. And we know Chainlink. Who's working with Chainlink? The DTCC. Who's working with Chainlink? President of the United States. Off-chain data, the oracles, right? Yeah, remember the Matrix. Homie pulled up to the sister with the fro and was like, yo, what's going on? And she was like, I know what's going on. You got to figure it out. She was called the what? The Oracle. Same shit. According to the update, the new system now supports assets such as AXS, USDC, Circle, SLP, Wrapped Ethereum, Wrapped Bitcoin, Pixel, YGG, uh, Anima, ANIMA, and Lua, LUA. Users can also transfer tokens to and from Ronin via updated Ronin Bridge app. So the migration was completed this month. It followed validators. So this is some like real technical stuff, guys. But this is just to validate what behind the scenes Chainlink is doing, because Chainlink is really going to be instrumental in this smart contract game. And smart contracts is going to be hella updates to all your records, from school to medical to car titles to all this shit. That's what Chainlink is going to be instrumental in, and more, and more. So it's super technical, but I hypothetically got some Chainlink. So I know Chainlink is a little rich for some people's blood, but Chainlink is one of them ones. It's one of them ones.
Yep. I wouldn't sleep on that one.
Nope,
Damn,
not
I
at
wish
all.
it would go back under $10, boy. I should have took advantage of that. But I
You
was
said go back
buying.
to the center.
Yeah, it's just at the time I was buying XR. I'm not rich, so I was buying so much XRP. I could not do both. I was like, Chainlink was like $7. So like I tell y'all, the name of the game is unit. So I'm looking at, all right, I throw 500 in XRP, or I take this 500 and put it in Chainlink. I'm getting more, like, you know what I'm saying? At the time, XRP was 50 cent. Full disclaimer, 50 cent, 48
Right,
cent. It made more sense to throw 500 a rack on XRP than it did for Chainlink at the time. But
right.
now I'm looking back, I'm like, damn, I probably should have just at least one of them times put through 500 on it, even though it was $7. It won't give me but so many tokens, but it's all good.
Yeah, yeah. I
Catch 'em
think
all
I
and
think
take
we caught it. I think I had caught it under 10. I caught it under 10
you caught
at
it on
one
10.
time because I was, yeah, it was like maybe like 9 or about $10. That's when I caught it, and I haven't bought since. But I'm hoping. Well, maybe it's probably never gonna go back under 10. Because what is it right now? Link is like, it's like around $15 right now. It may
Yeah,
not ever go back under 10. It may not ever go back under
I
10.
don't think it is. I think that ship has sailed,
Yeah,
for sure. So
it's
yeah.
all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's all good. It's all can't catch them all. Can't catch them all. I mean, I got a little bit, but can't catch them all. Wish I had
Yeah,
more. It's all
yeah,
good. I
yeah.
think if I can win a lottery or something before this take off, then or
Oh
something
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
there. Play some look, play
Shout
some
out to
numbers.
Chainlink. Shout out to Quant.
Yeah,
If a Joker hit
play
the
some numbers.
lottery,
Yeah, play some numbers and try and hit for about 30,000-40,000 right quick.
I,
Stay on
Queen, I hit the lottery or something. I'm buying all of the Quant in the world, nigga.
I'm telling you,
Buying all the Quant.
Quant gonna go crazy. So
Quant gonna go
I
crazy.
got another article dealing with Citibank. So it says I actually will share my screen on that one too. Um Here it is. So it says stable coins could bring chat GPT moment to blockchain adoption. Hit 3.7 trillion by 2030. So we kind of hit on this morning, but I didn't go over the article. Now 3.7 trillion, they are definitely lowballing it. It's
Mm,
definitely gonna be more than 3.7 trillion by
yeah,
2030. 3.7
absolutely.
trillion gonna be laughable. But I get it. I get it. They can't tell people. They don't want people to know how much money is really about to be flooding these markets. But yeah, it says
Mm,
global bank Citi predicts 2025 could be a pivotal year for blockchain adoption driven by the growth of stablecoins. The stablecoin market, primarily pegged to the US dollar, could grow up to $3.7 trillion by 2030 with regulatory support, according to Citi's report. Stablecoin issuers may become major holders of U.S. Treasuries, potentially surpassing foreign sovereign holders by end of the decade. The report said. So
see,
they're bullish on stablecoin. Citibank know what's getting ready to happen with these stablecoins.
that sounds like Citibank want to survive. Citibank
Yeah,
ain't gonna be one of these ones left out here holding the bag, or not getting into what we're getting into. They're gonna
right.
be one of those ones that's compliant.
Exactly. So it says,
Because
go ahead.
now I was gonna say, wasn't didn't we show this like a couple of years ago, or maybe a year or two ago, on when Citibank? Remember they had that whole pamphlet on ISO 222. Wasn't that Citibank?
Yeah, they got another deep dive on blockchain, but we're gonna say that for the membership. For you
Oh, okay.
to, it's a whole
Yeah,
document to go to deep dive on Citibank. Oh yeah, we're gonna
yeah.
take a dive on that website. So we'll if you got one of those memberships, you'll see it. Me and D gonna do a whole deep dive on that.
Oh yeah.
Probably sometime next week because I didn't know it was that deep till someone sent the white paper today. And I was like, oh my God. And their website is crazy because it's like it's crazy how people don't know this is going on and they bank with this bank and they got all this blockchain information and all these white papers right there on their website. So it just showed people dead ass just check their bank account. They ain't seen what the bank got going on or nothing. They just check their account and keep it moving. But it's
That's
all
it.
good. It's all good. We're gonna show y'all. We're gonna show y'all because
That's
y'all
it.
missed it and we're gonna show y'all. It's all good. But it says Global Bank City has predicted 2025 could be a possible inflection point for blockchain adoption driven by stablecoins. It says the breakout year artificial intelligence had with popular application Chat GPT. It says 2025. So they said 2025 has the potential to be blockchain's Chat GPT moment. The bank's analyst said in a report published earlier this week. So
Mm.
y'all know Chat GPT had that boom, but I think it's gonna be bigger than that personally. It says at the center of City's projection are stablecoins, a class of cryptocurrencies pegged to traditional currencies like the U.S. dollar. These tokens are led by Tether's $145 billion USDT and Circle 60 billion. Have seen tremendous growth recently and are increasingly being used for payments and remittances globally. It says City sees the asset class potentially growing to 1.6 trillion by 2030 in its base case from the current $230 billion. So
Mm.
yeah, like listen, if we know what ROUSD just gonna do with Ripple, we know that Stellar has its hand in everything, and Circle is running off of the Stellar blockchain. If we know how much liquidity is just gonna flood in just from those two stable coins from USDC and ROUSD, $1.6 trillion is laughable. It's laughable. With 1.6 trillion, more like 2026 type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Q2. Look,
yeah.
Q2
That ain't
2026 to low,
that
and
ain't.
it might be more than that by then.
Yeah, that's on the low end. That's on the low end. We know
Yeah,
that
crazy.
it's gonna be way bigger than what it is. That's
Exactly.
on the low end. That's on the low end, fam. That's on the low
Exactly.
end. That's why if you're in the mix now, or if you've been in the mix for the past couple years, couple months, right? You 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 are truly a pioneer. You are truly a pioneer
Somebody
because
said
I guarantee it.
you guys
What
hear about
happened?
the DTC. We live streamed it, right, dog? We live streamed it. We clipped
Oh
it
yeah,
up
yeah,
first.
yeah.
Before the clip, Block Nation, I don't care what nobody say. We put the clip up first. Nobody just wanted to repost us because we black. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there. I'm sorry to pull that card, but I'm gonna have to pull it. Cause I guarantee you, if I was a white girl named Sarah, we would have went viral. If D's name was Chad and my name was Sarah and I had blonde hair and blue eyes and D was a white man, we would have went viral. But we was the first. We was one of the only platforms that live streamed the DTCC and the
No,
DTCC and the demo. We was one of the few platforms that I don't know too. I didn't see nobody else live streaming it, and we was the
no.
first ones to put the clip on the internet. We clipped it up. We put that on the
We
internet first. We beat the
we
bigger
was there. We
platform.
live streamed it, so we definitely put it there first.
We
We
put it
live
there
streamed the
first.
whole shit.
We put it there first. That's what's
We was
crazy.
there.
Like I be so shocked, and I have to pull that card. And I'm sorry to do that. I really don't be trying to do that because I'm not racist, but I have to. Sometimes it's the truth, and I know y'all don't be wanting to hear. I know some of y'all like shut up. I don't care. It's the truth. It's hard being black in America, bro, especially in a space like this. But we was the first one. Nobody else live streamed that shit, and nobody else clipped that up before we did. We put it on there.
Yeah,
We beat CoinDesk. Our post went up before CoinDesk and all them other people started clipping it up. I think it was CoinDesk. But by the time I seen it, I'm like, we put that up 2 hours ago. We was the first
yeah.
one. You weren't the only ones.
We was there 8 a.m.
That live streamed it. Okay,
It-
well, we was the first ones that clicked it up. I really didn't see nobody else live streaming it that I follow, but I don't follow a lot of creators either. But as far as the creators with the big platforms, with bigger platforms than Block Nation, I didn't see none of them live streaming it
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
because I checked.
mm-mm.
I checked, and that's just the
I
truth.
was surprised. I was shocked. I was shocked for real. Maybe they didn't think it was gonna be anything because it was free and everything. All you had to do was register for it. That's it.
Yeah, it was easy. It was easy, but I promise you, I was on X all morning. I follow all the major platforms on X. I follow all. I'm talking about you name it. Go for. You can go check my X account right now and go see everybody I follow on there. I barely follow regular people. I follow all the big platforms. Nobody clipped that up before we did, bro. I promise you, we clipped it up first. I promise you, we did. I did not see nobody clip that up.
Nope. No.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But it's all good. It's all good. We gonna keep it. We gonna keep hustling. We gonna keep grinding. It ain't no.
Nah, you have to, no, but it's cool. You know, keeping it funky for him. Like it's the truth. It's the
Yeah,
truth.
it's the
Nobody
truth.
else was talking about this shit. We talked about it the day before, and we told y'all we was gonna be up at 8 o'clock and we're gonna live stream it. Nobody was even talking about it the day before, talking about like, yeah, we're gonna live stream it. Nah, fam.
Exactly. Somebody said I watched a lot of them. Block Nation was first. The others followed. I'm telling you because let me tell you how I know they followed. Right. Even though we didn't get a bunch of traction, I don't post much on X, but the X account ended up getting. Let me see how many retweets is at right now. Let me go to the Block Nation X account. I'm gonna have to go on my phone. We ended up getting. Reggie, please stop moving, baby. I told you, okay? Um, here we go. All right. 272 likes, 109 retweets. And that's today. I'm telling
Mm.
you, but the people that it was mad people retweeting it and commenting on it. Like it got comments. Yeah, so but that's how I know, bro. Because X, you gotta remember the crypto space is small. It might seem big to some people, but the crypto space is small, bro. I ain't see nobody else clip that up, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Nah.
I didn't see it. I follow. You can go to my crypto queen page, not even Block Nation. You can go to my page and look at everybody I follow. I promise you, I did not see it, bro. I ain't
Crypto
see it.
space,
I was
crypto
checking.
space, crypto space is so small. Everybody definitely knows who is who.
Yeah, it's small as hell. So, but whatever. We ain't never gonna get the credit, and we already okay with that. We already
Yeah,
okay with
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We just know. We know y'all was riding with us then. So
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that was riding with us on that
yep.
live for sure.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was epic, yo. That shit was epic. Cause fam, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's in the YouTube live stream. The DTCC video was from not yesterday, but 2 days ago. 2 days ago, right? It was 2 days ago, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was two
Y'all will
days ago.
see the live on there. It's still on the YouTube. I
Yep.
think yeah, it's called DTCC something. You'll see it up there. But yeah,
Yep.
nobody else was talking about that, bro. Like,
Nah.
they didn't even
And it,
niggas ain't even know how big that demo was. Like when me and D came, I'm like, wait a second. This a big deal. We probably need a live stream. We literally talked about it on the live. Me and D didn't talk about that beforehand before we got on here with y'all. We literally like came up with that on the live on the fly.
yeah, on the spot. On the
Yeah.
spot.
So, yeah, it's all
Nah.
good. We ain't with
Signed up for it right there, then and there and everything. It's all good. It's all good.
niggas ain't know how big that shit was. They ain't know how big that shit was.
Nah. They probably thought it was a nothing. Like, all right, just the DTCC talking again. Nah, they did a whole simulation on how if banks go insolvent all around the world, the solution for it and how and the technology they're gonna use. They showed the ledger and the whole shit. They showed
They
the whole
showed
ledger.
they showed the whole play.
They show USDC. My man said Stellar, Ripple, Solana. Like they name dropped and everything.
For sure, they did. So yeah, we everybody that dropped in, appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all a lot.
Yeah. Uh, um, but yeah, I don't think I had anything. I didn't send you anything else, right?
No, that was it. I do know. Trump said he would sign a bill banning Congress from trading stocks. So I hope that makes
Oh,
Nancy
okay.
Pelosi retire. He just talked, but I ain't gonna believe it till he do it. And he'll probably do it because I don't think he care about stocks no more since he in crypto. So he might do it because some people was like he gonna stop himself from trading stocks. I mean, if he in crypto, I don't see why. I don't see why he wouldn't. But I'll believe it when he do it. But yeah, he claimed he'll sign a bill banning Congress from trading stocks. So we gonna see. But yeah,
We gonna see.
other than that, y'all, that was pretty much it. I'll pretty much end the live stream with this clip from CNBC. That basically said Fed, other regulators pulled back crypto guidance of them talking about that real quick, and then that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Goddamn.
um, entire screen, yeah.
Yo, I appreciate you, Edwin. Yo, Edwin, one of them ones that's on TikTok. He one of them ones that dumped his 401k into crypto before the market went up.
My nigga, Shout out to him, smart man.
Shout out to Edwin, yo.
I love me a smart man. Here we go. All right, here we
Smart.
go.
Pulling back some U.S. cryptocurrency guidance. This is interesting, guys, because the Fed said it was withdrawing supervisory letters that said that banks should seek advance approval from authorities before engaging in crypto asset and stablecoin activities. In addition, the Fed, the FDIC, and the Office of the Controllers of the Currency pulled back statements from 2023 that urged banks to be careful when it comes to crypto-related risks. During the 2024 campaign for the White House, President Trump promised crypto investors that he would have their backs if he was reelected. In a statement announcing the latest changes, the Fed said that regulators would look into whether new guidance to support crypto asset innovation was appropriate. But it means effectively that I think a lot of those letters have scared the banking system sort of out of getting meaningfully involved in crypto. And now they're saying, do what you like.
Here's the question. I mean, because it's the Fed doing that, it's not like an executive order where it's going to get whipsawed if another administration comes in 4 years, I would assume. But again, the politicization of it probably has some concern about whether the winds would change again at some point. I guess maybe it's better because it's coming from the Fed.
Well, I think part of it's coming from the Fed, and it sounded like part of it was coming from
the administration. That's what I don't understand. And this was part of the campaign promises to do these things. Again, businesses just don't like getting whipsawed by changes in administrations that lead to huge changes in policy.
I don't know if this means that all of a sudden you're going to go to your local Chase on the corner and be taking Bitcoin. But you can't take Bitcoin.
Look, I guess it does feel very different. It does feel very different in that crypto is becoming much more widely accepted, and maybe if they can get more regulation that kind of cements that, maybe it would make the banks feel a little better about it.
I mean, look, we used to interview Janet Yellen, and she would always talk to you about the risks of it.
Right.
By the way, Jamie Dimon would talk to you about the risks of it. So I don't know. It's interesting because there are people in the banking system who still have their own views of the risks.
But I think the banking system would also like to offer their customers whatever their customers want.
Look, Larry Fink was against it until he was for it.
It wasn't. Right.
All right. They're bullish.
That sounds bullish as hell, yo.
Yeah. She basically she slid it in there. We just need regulations.
That's it. That's it, fam.
So Paul, I don't want to see another press conference. I don't want to see another round table of you coming up here saying we need clear rules of the road. Brad Garlinghouse, you shut the fuck up too. We don't want to hear that shit. Who I'm Miss Cynthia Loomis. We don't want to hear that shit. Shout out to Tim Scott from because at least he be saying, yeah, we'll get regulations before August. I respect that.
That's true.
Like that.
I be forgetting he be saying shit like that.
Yeah, he'll say that because it's like, clearly he's on our frequency because that's what we hear. I don't want to hear we need clear rules of the road. Nigga, no, I don't hear that no more. So shout out to them. But yeah, y'all. Other than that, that is all we had. That'll conclude this live. But we'll be on. We'll probably be on at some point tomorrow. We will go live.
Oh hell yeah, we're gonna be on tomorrow.
So make sure y'all getting that exit strategy class. We're having an exit strategy class on Sunday. Just to show people some options that they have to take profits and just options you have to like reallocate your money. And just talk about how you don't need to sell all your assets, like 100% of them. Not financial advice or anything like that. We're just showing you options because I feel like a lot of people don't know their options when it's time to have a strategy, when it's time to take some profit. So we're gonna go over that.
It's on Sunday. It's on Sunday.
The exit strategy class is on Sunday. We may go live tomorrow, is what I said. So yeah, everything is in the link in the bio. If you click the link, it has the time, the date, and all that good stuff. It's in the link in the bio. But yeah, make sure y'all get in the exit strategy class. I don't want to see nobody coming up $10 million, and then I see your name again in 3-4 years, and you're broke because you was like, oh damn, I wish I had put some in this liquidity pool or went here to this institution and earned at least a 5% APR rate. I still have some money because I spent all my money on Legos and mansions because it still happen. You see it in crypto all the time.
Listen, we got some special guests pulling up. That's in different areas and stuff like that. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got some folks pulling up to that exit strategy. Sure. So yeah, make sure y'all be there, beat us there. We'll be there. We got some great information coming. So hopefully this helps some people and just show some people some other options. That's pretty much all we're doing. We're just showing you some options. That's it. So
That's it. That's it.
For sure. So yeah. Greg Dawes, you got
All
a
right.
couple $100K in a game where you just talk. I don't never show my bags, but bro, just know I have a hefty amount between me and my family. Okay? I ain't up here for my goddamn health, nigga. We're not getting paid. Watch, when I get off this live, matter of fact, I'll get off TikTok right now. I'll see y'all. I'll show y'all right now how much I just made. You think I'm about to waste my time to make? Let me see how much I just made from TikTok. Oh, I gotta end the whole live stream. I forgot I'm on restream. Watch, I'll show you the last live we did. Let me show you. Y'all be trying to come up here like me and D gonna come up here for an hour and a half, 2 hours for no fucking reason. Hold on. Let me show you what I made from the last live. Let me go to my page real quick. Y'all niggas be trying to play. Like I'm just up here. I'm up here doing God's work.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Activity. Here we go. I'm sorry.
We got grand total. What's the grand total?
Grand total from the last live. 12 cents. 12 cents. So if you think I'm just getting up here to be getting up here, bro, stop. 12 cents. We're just not gatekeepers. I think y'all so used to gatekeepers, y'all can't believe people come up here and give people this information and show people the facts and show people what's really going on. Y'all just can't believe it because the gatekeeping been going on for so fucking long. Y'all just can't believe people ain't gatekeeping no more. 12 cents. I made 12 cents. I'll show y'all. I'm fully transparent. I made 12 cents. This is another one. I made $2.07. Now that's a good day.
That was a real good day. That was a real good day.
$2.
That was a real good day.
Just to show y'all. I'll show you another one. Let's see. Hold on. I'll show you another one.
Real good day.
Oh, this was awesome, B. $5.78.
Woo! All in. Ballin', baby. Ballin'.
Let's see another day. Oh, we got $1.06 right here. $1.06. So if you think I'm just getting up here, nah, bro. I'm up here being a vessel, bro. Being a vessel.
Yeah, that's it.
Keeping nothing. I see it's an opportunity. It's an affordable opportunity. A homeless man on the street can get in this investment. You can go to D shows y'all the Coinstar machine. That's how low the Coinstar machine. So if you a homeless person on the street watching this live right now, you can legit take the change that you made off the street today, go to the Coinstar machine and get you some crypto. That's how cheap this shit is.
Yeah, cause I know you got a phone. I know you got a phone.
Exactly.
Everybody got a phone. Even Obama gave everybody a free phone.
Feel me? Feel me?
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, yes. The real ones appreciate y'all for sure, Zai. Appreciate you. So yeah, we'll see y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be on tomorrow. Probably around
We definitely be on tomorrow.
Noonish. So yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right,
y'all. Get in the Telegram because I know y'all was like, you said you was gonna come on that one today. If you was in the Telegram, you would have knew I was running errands and I was running late. So get in the Telegram. That's why y'all don't be knowing what's going on. I don't.